One word to describe Jeff. Committed. In the good sense, not in the sort of funny farm sense.
That fateful night, the car was stalled upon the railroad track. I pulled you out and we were safe, but you weren't running back. Teenage
Attitude.
Compassion.
One of the things about Jeff is that he is so giving, and gives and gives and gives, and maybe to a fault sometimes.
Jeff has one of the biggest hearts of anybody that I've ever known, and he gives his heart and opens his heart so freely.
Jeff had always had a little daydream thing that he wanted to get a bunch of guys together and get tricked out in drag. And this occupies a place of honor in my living room.
Jeff is just one of those people that will immediately put you at ease.
Jeff's helped us to know that the music that we sing goes beyond just the concert. We've been able to give voices to people who normally wouldn't have the courage to speak up for themselves.
I write and arrange a lot of music for the chorus. And when I came back, one of the first things that Jeff did was ask me for an arrangement. And it showed me that he trusted me and that he had faith in me.
He was very responsible for seeing something that I was able to do and pushing me out there and giving me an opportunity. And it was a joy.
He has challenged us as individual singers and as a group to become better, to strive for more, to sing more complicated pieces, to be willing to take those challenges on, to sing music that we wouldn't normally sing sometimes, and sometimes to tackle issues and topics that we wouldn't feel comfortable singing normally.
We did a composition a little while ago called Alexander's House. And we did it to, huge acclaim at Gala, and, for all of our audiences just absolutely loved it. And when we started rehearsing that, I hated it. I just had no interest in singing it whatsoever. And I told Jeff that directly. I said, please don't make us sing this at Gala. It's just a horrible piece. And he was very calm, and he just said, just give it a chance. Let's get it on stage and see what you think at the end. Every time we sang that piece at a concert, I cried because I just fell in love with it.
He's like a wizard. He's got magic, and he not only knows what good music is, he knows who the people are that he has, and he knows how to put it all together, and he knows the audience is going to eat it all up.
He walked up to me, he looked at me, he said, "You owe me." I said, why? What did I do? He said, "I'm gonna put you on the front row." I said, "Oh, all right then." So when that event happened, there was a curtain reveal. And that curtain gets revealed, and there I am, dead center, in the middle of the Gay Men's Chorus of Washington, standing on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, in front of the world. And there still are no words to describe how I felt at that moment, to see not even individual people anymore. It was just like colors and shapes just ebbing and flowing on the National Mall. Just this mass of different shapes and sizes and colors of people who had come together for this event. I didn't know whether to laugh or to cry. I was kind of frozen for a second until we started singing. But if it wasn't for him, I never would have had that opportunity. And on a larger scale, if it wasn't for him leading this chorus, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to be an out and proud gay man of color in Washington, D.C.
Jeff took a really good chorus and made it a great chorus.
What I've learned from Jeff, I think the most important thing is that doing anything less than my best is absolutely not acceptable.
Our game is much higher now, and I think it's because Jeff has pushed us all there.
It's very hard to think of GMCW without Jeff Buhrman being a part of that thought process. You know, everything from commission pieces to every rehearsal, every concert, seeing him in the pit, having him teach. Not only just kind of give us the music, but also teach us how to go in and how to learn to be better singers and better performers.
It's going to be hard for the chorus. I mean, he's been such a big part of it for a long time, but he's also leaving behind this really great history and this really great foundation.
It's just going to be under a different direction.
What of Jeff will remain?
The music. The music. He's taught me so much about singing.
I think what the important thing that we all need to remember is that GMCW is bigger than any one person. And if we as an organization fail because one person leaves, then we're not strong enough.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles which are more than black or white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And they've heard you. From the finest concert halls to the hallowed halls of our nation's Supreme Court, sharing the stage with the best of Broadway and Hollywood, and gaining the love and appreciation of millions in classrooms, in churches, before vast audiences and intimate venues, both local and abroad. The Gay Men's Chorus of Washington has well earned its status as one of the best male choral groups in the country. Jeff, congratulations for over 25 years of leadership, for providing a voice of courage and hope in a world that still fears and hates those that are different. You've built a chorus, a family whose artistic and social influence resonates from the hearts of each of its members to the soul of a nation, still striving to fulfill the promise of liberty and justice for all. And as you begin your next great adventure, you can depart knowing that this house shall stand. Congratulations.